Hello everyone, welcome back to the latest update series of Drishti IAS. This is Divya Kavatra and we meet again to discuss today's topic, that is India-Japan Summit. That's right, from July 1 to July 3, we are about to begin the India-Japan Summit, the annual India-Japan Summit, for which the Japan Prime Minister Sanae Takaichi is visiting India, right? They're coming with a delegation of more than 100 business people, and they're all coming to talk to our Prime Minister regarding relations of India-Japan, regarding further developments into the business world of India-Japan and further geopolitical issues, right? They're going to discuss on all those fronts, and let's understand a bit about the relations and what we can look forward to, what can be the possibilities of these meetings and the summit, and what should India be doing in this situation. Right? Let's take a look at that. While they are coming, the legacy is a bit different because we know this is the new leader, new delegate, and in that scenario, we see the major relation building has happened at the times of pro-India leaders. For example, we had the architect, that is Shinzo Abe, right? He was the one who built the modern foundation of India-Japan relations. That's right. Now we are carrying forward on those relations with different leaders coming forward in Japan, and in that scenario, India has to keep the relations secure, right? So they started building the modern foundation of this relationship, who introduced the confluence of the two seas. He called it the confluence of the two seas when India and Japan came together, right? So the concept was created, this concept created the Quad, elevated the ties to special strategic and global partnerships, and also led to the launch of Mumbai-Ahmedabad bullet train corridor. The next consolidator we had was Fumio Kishida, right? He was a consolidator. Institutionalized Abe's vision, he backed it up with harsh cash, committed a massive 5 trillion yen, approximately that is $42 billion investment in India in 5 years of period. That's right, he started materializing what already was thought about by Shinzo Abe. Now, the modern pivot, the Sanae Takaichi version that we are about to witness now. The previous leaders focused on infrastructure, loans, soft powers. This time, the regime is changing, and with the regime, the approach is also changing. What kind of approach is changing? Just understand, earlier, Japan used to lend us money, which is a very good thing, right? But they used to lend us just money. They would give us money, okay, do this with this money. You can put this in your infrastructure. You can put this in your rail corridors. You can use this money like this. Now we are moving beyond the relations of money, and we are bringing people-to-people ties, our technology ties, our skilled power ties, different versions out of it. And this time they're saying that we consider India not as a nation that we need to lend money to. We are considering India as an equal partner who can sit right beside us and plan the strategies with us, not just ask money for it, right? This clear vision is changing, and with that changing vision, India-Japan relations are about to get more and more deeper, and that we will see after the visit what has happened. But for now, what can be expected is what we are going to understand. Yeah. So this is the modern pivot that we are seeing today. Clear? What can we look forward to? We are coming up with economic security. Why economic security? Because there's a joint declaration of economic security specifically for building resilient supply chains for semiconductors, right? Number one thing. The second thing we are looking forward to is the artificial intelligence joint statement on advanced AI cooperation is what we are looking forward to. There is a 10 agreement package in discussion under the rumors. We'll see how that pans out. But for now, there is an expectation that roughly 10 major pact is going to be signed. Then green energy shock absorbers also, because of the volatile West Asian crisis. We are going to discuss how we can build more shock absorbers so that in such scenarios of global impacts, our economies don't crash down. So we will be discussing that also, and including large-scale ammonia, green ammonia production project in Odisha, and alternative biogas developments are also on the agenda. We'll see how these pan out, what agreements are made based on these demands. But for now, this is what we are doing. In the same strategy, if we see at the global politics or the changing Indo-Pacific strategies of the nations across the globe, we talk about Japan's strategy. We're very clear because Japan is moving with the vision of harmonization. Japan is moving with the vision of harmonization. For the first time, Tokyo is aligning with our free and open Indo-Pacific doctrine, right? And aligning it with our Mahasagar. India has Mahasagar, they have free Indo-Pacific doctrine, right? They're aligning with each other to come forward with a single point view. Then there is Unicorn Defense Deal, because we are moving past the talk of tangible hardware. We are about to finalize negotiations on Unicorn project, which is very important. Once it is finalized, we'll talk about it in detail once again. Very, very important. It is going to be very important. Unicorn project for co-developing. That's why this is important. Why is it important? Because we are co-developing. We're not just asking for money to develop something. We are co-developing. That means we get the technology, we get the expertise, we get the guidance, we get the new brain behind it. That is co-developing. For this, Russia has been our biggest supporter, and now Japan is also becoming one of the biggest supporters for being a co-founder rather than just being a lender or an exporter, right? This regime is also changing. Then we have a naval MRO collaboration. MRO, that is maintenance, repair and overhaul of Japan's self-defense forces vehicles, right? Now, this is a massive boost for military trust and interoperability also, because they're not just giving us the vessels, they're also upgrading the vessels from time to time with their own technology and helping us stay up to date, right? And also at the loose and export rules, Japan's historic easing of arms export restrictions, India is one of the only 17 countries who are eligible to receive direct transfers of Japanese weapon system. Right? So this gives India the edge, and yes, our relations have been growing deeper, and now with this visit, we are hoping for even better developments in our relations, right? Exactly. Lastly, let's take a look at a basic India-Japan relation, like where do we stand right now and where are we trying to move forward to, right? We have seen what we are going to do, yes. What we are expecting, yes, but where do we stand right now? In trade investment, the trade investment is $68 billion target. This is our updated target. Destination, number one destination, India ranks as top promising country for Japanese manufacturing. According to their surveys, this is number one destination, and our trade profile has also reached $27.47 billion in this financial year, right? And in terms of tech and economic security, our supply chain shield has launched Economic Security Dialogue 2024 to bring self-reliance for 5 critical pillars, that is semiconductor, critical minerals, clean energy, pharma and ICT. AI Partnership 2.0 is also being done, merging the India AI mission along with Japan's governance models for the same. Yeah. These we have already done. In terms of defense integration, Unicorn milestone, they signed the landmark deal for Japan's stealth naval mass technology, right? The particularities of this will be finalized, but yes, we are into it. Security Pact, they've signed the joint declaration on security cooperation also, and combat drills have also been here, like Veer Guardian for air, Dharm Guardian for army and JMX for navy, right? Yeah, these are the joint war games that we play. That is Veer Guardian for air, Dharm Guardian for army, please remember this, and JMX for navy. And regarding connectivity, we have Northeast Strategic Bridge, Japan's JICA heavily funding mega infrastructure that is linking Brahmaputra, the Brahmaputra to link Northeast to Southeast Asian nations. Bypassing the red tape, we have launched the Government Networks or the Governors Network 2026, allowing Indian states to sign direct economic pacts with Japan. Our states can have direct impacts, direct pacts, direct deals. This is Governor's power now. Yes, that has been done. And 500K talent plan has also been made, formal roadmap for 5 lakh people over 5 years. 50,000 skilled Indians are going to get entry into the Japan's market, right? This is how we have been strengthening through various deals. We have been strengthening our relationships. But now the coming summit under the new delegates is going to offer a lot more than that, right? It will be an arena to watch. We will watch that very closely and we'll see what happens. But for now, keep an eye out for all these details, because this is going to bring drastic changes in our relationships and transformation, a very deep transformation that is much required in today's volatile structures of geopolitical playground. Right? Exactly. This was about India-Japan summit. Okay. Stay tuned for the details of this. That's about it. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye-bye.
For more informative content, like, share and subscribe, and do not forget to press the bell icon to get the notifications.